occasion, and then Kevin and I have our own little festivities to add.
Of course, anybody wants to take a stand and give some farewell wishes. But listen, thank you everyone for showing up. I guess it's mixed emotions, but it's always good to see friendly faces and celebrate some drinking food. Actually, it's been very difficult for the whole company really to go through what we're going through. And I can guarantee you there's nothing about anybody's performance or any of this. It's been some external factors. But I must admit that over the years, I've been with the company for 27 years, I was always amazed at what Platts was producing, both financially and just performance, whether it be collections or just the overall growth of the company. It's an amazing story. And I think that you leave here, whether it's the current group or any one of us, we leave here with a very proud performance of what we've accomplished. So with that, before I turn it over to Barbara, I'd like to just say a small token of our appreciation from the department, as we'd like to recognize Ron.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Aww,
thank you.
Thank you very much for all
Thank you. Thank you.
Karen.
right here. Right here.
Rico. Shirley.
Shirley! Woo!
Life is nothing but a bunch of change, right?
Shirley's husband.
I joined Platts back in August because my world was turned upside down. But if I could leave, the four of you with one message, is that, embrace change, because doors closed, but doors open. And I got to tell you, I talked to so many people that have moved on to other phases of their life. And let me tell you, they look back and they say, it was great years. I learned a lot of good things. It's a good company. But now, I'm sitting better than I've ever sat before. So I think you guys have a lot to look forward to.
Thank you.
And with that, I'll turn it over.
So the invitation to this little shindig came from me, and I said, bring your smiles and your funny stories and leave your tears behind. And I just wanted to admit to you that as Shirley and I walked out of the building for the last time together tonight, I started to cry, and I might again. Okay? So let me just start with Shirley's team and just say, Enrico, through the years that I've known you, one of the things that's always made me smile is in the face of adversity when our salespeople were saying, that Mr. May calls our customers and he's just horrible. He's mean and he's just awful. And I would sit there and smile because I sat, if you remember, right across the wall from Enrico. And he was always the quintessential gentleman. Always, I'd hear him, I'm calling for Platts, your account. Oh, okay, let me just make a note to the account. How long do you think? I mean, never anything but completely professional. Always a gentleman. I'm sure that as you go forward into the next phase of your life, that you'll be successful and that you'll find some people that appreciate you. We did appreciate you here, and we will all miss you.
Thank you. Might I add, the only man in the department with some fine-looking women. For 10 years, mind you. So what's the real story?
Now you can say it, right? Again, when Shirley first brought you into the department, you're the youngest member of the team. So when you first joined us, we had already had a relationship with a credit union. And when she told me she was hiring you, it was like, oh yeah. Because again, another professional, always very, very customer focused. I'll miss your wonderful stories about all your funky friends.
Yeah.
And I'll just miss that day-to-day contact
Yeah.
you on the other side of the wall. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming to my life and to the department.
Thank
I
you.
miss you guys.
You're a gem, and again, I know you'll be successful.
Thank you.
You've got all the skills.
Thank you.
Karen.
Karen. Now Karen is not. This is her party.
Right.
But she's going to be with us until the end of January. And again, Karen, we've been through a lot together. We've shared beginnings of Oracle, right? System challenges, personal challenges. I was so impressed with your willingness to step up and travel to India, be away from your family for a month. Just your entire handling of this situation. And all of your previous work will never be it. You're just another irreplaceable. You're all irreplaceable, but you in particular, I will miss you as a friend, as a colleague. It's a very sad day. You, as with everyone, but you more than a lot, you're key. And I really hope that you find something within the company, because you've got the extra 2 months. If you don't, I have no doubts that somebody's going to snap you up. So thank you for all your service and for all your friendship and for your contributions to the
Woo!
Okay, and now we get to the really hard one. Shirley and I met about 14 years ago when Brian DeVoritz, who was then our boss, threw us together. And it was kind of like, my first impression was kind of like, there's this Pennsylvania Dutch lady. I'm not sure how much we have in common. I was wild about someone from Long Island. Well, little did we know on day one that this truly was a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
That's her love and her partner for life. I am her friend for life. As a woman, as a colleague, and just many, many levels, this is a very special person for me. All the last month, every single person in higher positions has come to me and said, I can't believe how Shirley performed in that meeting. She is so accepting and she's so on the team. She's done this with such grace, and that was until today at 5 minutes to 3 when we shut down to walk out.
Yeah.
She's been engaged. She's always had the business at heart, and again, I have no doubt that this is going to be her next step will be successful. And I also have no doubt that I will never have another friend quite like this one. Certainly not at work, but just in case anybody that's free for lunch at 12, I need a hug. I don't know what I'm going to do Monday morning when I come down. So, Shirley, thank you for your friendship, for your service to class, and just for...
Aww.
Over to Kevin.
Wow, I don't think there's much I can answer. But I will say,
lunch at 12?
but I will say it's been my pleasure to work with all of you. I know when I first came to class, I didn't know many of you, and we got to know each other over the past few years. I know that every month when the collection statistics will come out, I look at them and I go like, yes, you did a great job. Better than most of the and that made me proud because you guys were part of our team. Really, really personally, and all that you want. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you.
So I couldn't sleep again last night. And I got up at 3:30 and I decided that I really had to write something down because I thought that if it were left just for me to ad-lib something, I would just start bawling and not get anything out. So Kevin thankfully made me a pot of coffee, and I got some cards. You'll have to forgive me for reading them, but I don't think I could get another way. We were successful because we were a team, and we were a team because we were invested in the work together. All for one. We were together through systems, PIMS, Advantage, Links, Underbach, Oracle. I'm looking around the room because we've all been there. We've all truly been through it together. We were together through assignment, S&P, Platts, Big, GCO, Platts, Corporate Finance, Business Service Center, finally GVP. Damn it. We were together through projects, acquisitions, audits, sunsetting, upgrades, customers, Debbie leaving,
Debbie leaving.
sales, you choose the name. And we were together through good times, marriages, life, babies, children and grandchildren. I know the photographs, they were wonderful. New homes and bad times, loss of health and loss of loved ones. We were invested together with all of you. And it's what made working with you so special and what makes reading so difficult. Thank you to everyone here in this room. We asked for all of you to be here. Individually, we chose the group that's here tonight. Thank you for your support. This past year has been something that none of us could have ever imagined we would get through. Planning, trying to protect the business that we actually love while giving up our jobs. It's been unbelievable, but we did it. And you all did it. And Rico, during the hurricane, you came in. Dawn, family issues, you came in. Karen, you went to India. God bless you, because I didn't want to go. Really, I mean, it's just been remarkable. And I have to say, they're not here this evening, but thank you to Irene and Jane, who were so committed to this business. And they are going to be sorely missed. You were good colleagues, good friends. And that GenPack team, they are so damn lucky to have you. Thank you all for coming tonight. And thank you for giving us a good run at it. And thank you to our spouses, some of who are here. This has been difficult, and for our families, it's been especially difficult. And so, I'd like to thank my husband, because really, I don't know how I would have gotten through this year without him. I am so lucky. For the daily interaction, for the pictures, for the stories, for all the gossip, the Debbie leavings,
I know, right?
for the salespeople with their guns blazing, and we throw it together, and I won't forget it. There can't be another one.